Next proclamation this morning is going to be presented by Supervisor Ron Roberts. This is a proclamation honoring strikeout stroke, and I know that he's got a number of people that will be coming down to receive that proclamation, and I'll defer to him.
You have the list? I don't have.
I do.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll try to run through it. We have Eric Greupner, who is the Senior Vice President, Business Administration for the San Diego Padres, Dr. Alex Khalessi, who is a neurointerventionalist, something like that, at UCSD.
I know. My daughter's at the game up there tonight. Yeah.
Kate Clarkson, the Director of Neuroscience Programs at Scripps Healthcare. Mary Williams, a stroke champion for Alvarado. Julie Jurf, the Stroke Program Coordinator, UCSD. Chris Bajkiewicz, Stroke Program Coordinator, Scripps Memorial La Jolla. Lindsay Olson, Lindsay Olson, Stroke Program Coordinator, Scripps Mercy. Angela Carroll, Clinical Specialist, Genentech. And Love Hailey, Stroke Program Coordinator, Sharp Memorial. And I apologize to Dr. Alex for whatever he is and my inability to pronounce it.
Did you get Marcy Metz? And
I didn't have her on the list.
And Diane Royer? Yeah.
Did we miss anybody else?
There are EMS people. I want to get them up here too. Okay, now, first of all, the big news. The Padres won their 7th game in a row. All right. I mean, strikeout stroke, they're striking out everybody. So, and the Padres are here along with everybody else because they're partners in this overall effort. And for me, not only is this important, it's fun. And we've delivered this message now, and we've got to get this out. And I think we're getting some good attention. And if you haven't seen the newspaper today, there's in the health section. This is the lead. Heed stroke warning signs. And that's really what this is about. And all of us know, and I'm going to explain to you what FAST is, F-A-S-T, because it's critical. It's the response. It's understanding. If you yourself were to have a heart attack, to understand what the symptoms might be. And there are times maybe you might not be able to help yourself, and it's other people around you recognizing the symptoms. And I think that's what we're all here for, because we think that we can change the playing field with regard to strokes in San Diego. So we are acknowledging this. Strokes are the 4th leading cause of death in the United States and the leading cause of long-term disability. And each year in the United States, 610,000 people suffer their first stroke. In 2010, San Diego County alone had 5,000 people suffer a stroke, with only 50% arriving by ambulance to the hospital. And that's one of the things we want to change, because it makes a huge difference in understanding what's happening quickly and responding appropriately. Strikeout Stroke is a community education event promoting public awareness of stroke signs, risk factors, and the importance of accessing 911 at the onset of these symptoms. Recognizing the warning strokes is easy if you remember the word FAST, F-A-S-T. FAST, face, arm, speech. Slurred speech is a symptom, and then time. And time is critical. It makes a huge difference, and that's why we want people to understand. Sometimes we always think if you're going to have a stroke, you're going to feel something very painful, and that's not always the case. And it's these other symptoms that we want you to be aware of and to fully understand, and to understand them in people around you, because you can make a big difference. Strikeout Stroke is promoted by the San Diego Stroke Consortium. It's taking place this weekend at Petco Park. We should be up to about 12 or 13 in a row by then. One game out of first now. Look out, San Francisco and Arizona. And we have substantial support of the San Diego Padres, and we're going to have an evening of stroke awareness and survivor celebration. The San Diego Stroke Consortium was established in 2007. It includes members of the 16 county stroke centers, physicians, nurses, EMS personnel, all who work collaboratively to promote comprehensive best practice responses to stroke. So we're utilizing education, training, awareness, and we want people to get this message because you may be able to help somebody very close to you, or maybe even a stranger if you recognize these symptoms. Our group includes a number of, as you would expect, major health institutions, including UC San Diego Health Systems, Scripps Health, Sharp Healthcare, Kaiser Foundation, Alvarado and Paradise Valley Hospitals, Palomar Pomerado Health, Tri-City Medical Center, along with the Stroke Consortium, Genentech, the American Heart and Stroke Association, the San Diego Padres. All of these people are combining to get this message out so that one of us might help somebody in the future and get them to the hospital quickly where they can be taken care of. So in honor of this event, we are declaring today, well, we're going to declare all week to be Strikeout Stroke Week throughout San Diego. Let's see if we can do this, and go Padres. And I've got a bunch of these here. Who's going to be the spokesperson?
Good morning. I'm Alex Khalessi. I'm a neurosurgeon at UC San Diego. I'm speaking on behalf of the consortium and just wanted to thank Supervisor Roberts, the board, and the Padres for calling such attention to what's a critical health issue in San Diego and nationally. It's an extraordinarily exciting time in stroke care. There's much more we can do with medications, catheters, and open surgery to treat blockages of the arteries of the brain and bleeds within the substance of the brain itself. And it's exciting that San Diego is leading that national conversation precisely because all of the different health systems are working together to make sure that if one of the members of our county actually has a stroke event, that's recognized quickly and they're brought to that appropriate level of care. So it's a very exciting time in stroke, and as Supervisor Roberts said, one of the real challenges of stroke as a disease is the brain's responsible for telling you you're okay. And so one of the first things you lose when you have a stroke is insight into the fact that you're okay. And so this is more than any other medical condition where you can help that person next to you by being astute and recognizing those symptoms. And so we're very grateful for the county's support for Strikeout Stroke, and thank you to the Padres for supporting the event.
Who does the proclamation? I know there's several, but. No, you guys. Who haven't we covered here?